Imagine landing your dream job, a solid paycheck, and finally feeling financially secure, only to have it all ripped away in an instant. And the reason? Your political beliefs. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, that's exactly what happened to one British dad. And his story is sending shockwaves across the UK. Stay tuned, because this one is going to leave you speechless. Meet Saber Sidi, a 6-year-old father of two, who was over the moon after securing a £37,000 a year permanent role at Hightown Housing Association. With a baby on the way, this job was his ticket to financial stability. But in a twist that feels more like a political thriller than real life, his contract was pulled just hours after passing probation. And the reason? His voluntary involvement with Reform UK. It was absolutely earth-shattering. The world just fell out of my arse. I was going from a mentality of being completely financially secure, having arrived. I was looking forward to a job where I could really get my teeth into it. And then finding out that none of that was the case and thinking, oh, you are going to be out of a job in a matter of months. You are going to have a second child in a matter of months, and you have never been in a more financially precarious situation in your entire life. That was the shift. So, what exactly happened? Let's rewind. In October 2023, Saber took on a maternity cover recruitment assistant role at Hightown, earning around £20,000 a year. But in March 2024, he secured a permanent role, nearly doubling his salary. Things were finally looking up. Then came the mistake he never thought would cost him his job. He was honest. Saber informed his management that he had been volunteering for Reform UK as a Hertfordshire County coordinator and was even set to be a parliamentary candidate. He made it crystal clear his job came first. But instead of appreciation for his transparency, he was shown the door. According to legal documents, Hightown's management argued that his political affiliation was a conflict of interest. Why? Because Reform UK supports policies that supposedly contradict Hightown's values, like reducing immigration and scrapping net zero policies. Now, whether you agree with Reform UK or not, here's the question. Should someone lose their livelihood over their political beliefs? The fallout was brutal. Saber was suddenly jobless, losing £1,500 a month. The stress became unbearable. He had to take 3 weeks off work, dropping him to statutory sick pay. And when his wife gave birth, he had to take unpaid leave. But here's the part that stings the most. They gave him false hope. Hightown allegedly told him they'd reconsider his reinstatement after the election. And what happened? The moment the election was over, they told him he wasn't getting his job back. Was this just a way to silence him during the campaign? Reform UK's Deputy Chairman Richard Tice had strong words about this case, calling it deeply concerning and a dangerous precedent for free speech in the UK. Should your political beliefs be grounds for losing your job? Or is this a case of justified corporate policy?